this afternoon from scenic New Jersey. Hi everyone, Anthony R. the Captain here, bringing you the action. This is Beta League Division Series. This is game number 1 between the Carolina Leos and defending champions Garden State Queens. That being said, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Carolina Leos. It goes a little something like this. Moose is going to be kicking things off. He'll be the DH, followed by Joe Hendry, Nick Nemeth, Josh Alexander, Eddie Edwards, Kota Ibushi, AJ Francis, TJP, and Kenta. They're going to be squaring off against Bayley superfan turned pro wrestler Izzy Moreno. With that being said, let's go to the field. Moose is going to be kicking things off. And the game's underway with the ball inside. 1-1. 1-2. The old 1-2. On the ground, over Frost, and she'll take it herself. Say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry. On the ground, Izzy has it. Throw to first is in time, and Joe Hendry's down. One pitch, one gone. In steps Nick Nemeth, the wanted man. And the former Dolph Ziggler takes 1-0. 1-1. Got him fooled. 2-1 now for Nick Nemeth. 3-1 for Nick Nemeth. Full count now. Got him. Easy inning for Izzy Moreno. To the bottom of the first we go, but before we do that, let's take a look at starting line for the hometown Queens. It goes a little something like this. Mickie James is going to be getting things off, followed by AK, Marty Bell, Kenzie Page, LMV, Kylie Page. Allie will be the DH, followed by first base, Frost, and Mandy Leon. They're going to square off against NWA World Heavyweight Champion Tom Latimer. Time to make way for Mickie James as we're getting ready for the home half of the first. 1-0. And over and right, and putting away is Hendry. Let's see what AK does. And juts it foul over to the right, heads up over there. 1-1 outside. And out just on the outside corner, 1-2. The old 1-2. Got her. Marty Bell's up next. And the former NWA World Women's Tag Team Champion looks at ball 1. 2-0 now. And 3-0 on the verge of losing her. And just it over and right, and Joe Hendry again. 1-2-3 go the Queens. No score. To the top of the second we go. Let's see what Josh Alexander does. And pop up over and right. Over is Kylie. And one pitch, one gone for Josh Alexander. Time to make way for Eddie Edwards. Pop up, uppercuts it. Mandy Leon. One pitch, one gone for Edwards. 2 down in the second. Let's see what Kota Ibushi does. Over in center. And LMV puts it away. 3-pitch inning this was. Speaking of LMV, she's up next. But first, we have Kenzie Page. And the window women's champion smacks it over and right. LMV's up next. Can she capitalize? And Kenzie goes. And Kenzie back. Champion keeping an eye on champion. Now the pitch. 1-1 now. Just on the outside corner, or so I thought. The old 1-2. Got her. Kylie Lexa's up next. Or Kylie Page, however you want to put it. And Kinsey goes. And Kinsey back. Can Kylie do something about her sister? On the ground. Latimer. Throw over second is in time. And that's all they're going to get. So with Kylie aboard, can Allie the DH make some damage? 1-0 outside. 1-1 just on the outside corner. And Kinsey goes again. 1-2 and Kinsey back. And Easy lays off on that one. The truck will ring. Got her. She didn't like that call. I don't blame her. One left for the Queens. No score. To the top of the third we go, starting with AJ Francis, formerly known as Top Dollar in WWE. And has to back up 1-0. Ooh, that was a tough call, but it's ball 2. 2-1 now. Swings that ball in the dirt. 2-2 now. The truck will ring. Got him. In steps TJP. And the Cruiserweight Classic looks at ball 1. 1-1 now. TJP winner, the first and only Cruiserweight Classic in WWE. The 2-1. Ball 3, on the verge of losing him. Strike 2. Payout pitch coming right here, right now. On the ground, Lady Frost, and takes it herself. 3 unassisted. Kenta's up next. And the former Hideo Watami looks at ball 1. 1-1 now. 2-1. 1-2, excuse me. The 0-1-2. Got her. Got him. Nothing doing this time around. Perfect through 3, Izzy Moreno. To the bottom of the third we go. Starting with Lady Frost. On the ground, foul. 1-1 now. And 1-2. Ball in letters. Got her. In steps the catcher Mandy Leon, the former Woman of Honor. And pop up, pop fly in center. And putting away is Josh Alexander for out number 2. By the top of the lineup we go for Mickie James for the Queens. Outside, ball 1. And over a right, and first baseman Francis has it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Queens. To the top of the fourth we go. To the top of the lineup we go for the top of inning number 4 for Moose. And pop up, mile high, and Izzy puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 gone for Moose. Say his name and he appears is Joe Hendry. 1-0, has to back up. 2-0 now. 3-0. On the verge of losing him. 3-1 now. And ball 4. First base runner of the game. First walk for the Leos. On the ground. And this could be 2. Out there. And Nemeth is safe at first. Josh Alexander's up next. And swing and a miss. 0-1. 1-1 now. And 2-1 now. Truck will recount now. The truck will ring. Got him. Izzy Moreno, 4 no-hit innings this time around. To the bottom of the fourth we go, starting with Allison Kay. 1-0 now. 2-0 in the dirt. Mimer has a signal, now the pitch. 3-0 now. On the verge of losing her. And AK looks like strike one. Trying to work the pitch count. And ball 4. AK's aboard. Let's see what Marty Belle does. Can she capitalize? And AK goes. And AK back. And, ooh, that looked like ball 1 to ball 2 to me, but it's strike 1. And over in the right center field gap, base hit. That's going to do some damage. And runners are going to be in score position. The Hess is in score position. And now they're going to wave AK. And she's out. And Kenzie Page is up next. Can she capitalize? Marty goes. And Marty back. Marty goes again. On the ground, foul. Marty again. Ball 2. And Marty back. Marty again. And over right. And Hendry has it. And Marty retreats. See what El Envy does. Strikeout victim her first trip. And ball 1. Swing and miss the ball in the dirt. 1-1. And 1-2. Chuck Woolery count now. Chuck Woolery. And in the air. Deep drive. Gone! 2-1 Johnson for LMV. Queens draw first blood. See what Kylie Alexa does. Or Kylie Page, however you want to put her. She knows who she is. On the ground. And throw to first is in time for out number 3. 2-run Johnson for LMV. To the top of the 5th we go, starting with Eddie Edwards. And ball 1 has to back up on that one. 2-0 now. Swings and misses and ball in the dirt. 2-1. And juts it foul. And uppercuts it over and left. But under is Nick Nemeth for out number 1. Under it is Kenzie Page, excuse me, for out number 1. Kota Ibushi's up next. 0 for 1 in the game. Backs up. Ball 1. Juts it foul over to the right. 2-1 now. 2-2 now. Swing and miss in the dugout. Got him. Had him fooled that time. AJ Francis up next. Strikeout victim his first trip. And on the ground, foul. 2-0 now. Quickly in the hole. 0-2, excuse me. Got him. Say goodnight. Nothing doing this time around. Izzy threw 5 no-hit innings. And we step right now for Allie. Strikeout victim her first trip. 1-0. On the ground. And throwing the first is in time from Kenta to Top Dollar. Let's see what Lady Frost does. Strikeout victim her first trip. And 1-0. In the dirt, 2-0. And swing and a miss on that one, 2-1. Tails back inside. Chuck Woolery count. The Chuck Woolery. And, ooh, that was strike 3. Thought I'd tail back in time, but the umps think otherwise. Got her this time. Let's see what Mandy Leon does. 0 for 1 in the game. Outside, ball 1. Just nips the outside corner, so I thought, but it is what it is. And back over. Oh, Tom Latimer bobbles it. And it continues. Manny Leon reaches on an error, and so we go back to the top of the lineup for Mickie James. Outside, ball one. Can she capitalize? And on the ground, over to second, and it's not in time, and it's going to be first and second with 2 gone. Let's see what AK does. She walked her last trip. Outside, ball one. And over in center, and has it is Josh Alexander. None shall pass. We're on top of the 6. TJP's up next. And swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-2. Quickly in the hole. Say goodnight. Time for Kent to step up to the plate. 0 for 1 the game, strikeout. And 1-0. And juts a foul over to the right. Uppercuts it over in shallow left, but under it is Kinsey Page for out number 2. Moose is up next, 0 for 2 in the game. And 1-0. 2-0 now. And 3-0 for Moose. Swings and misses. 0-2. Full count now. Payout pitch coming right here, right now. Got him. Izzy threw 6 no-hit innings this time around. We're at the bottom of the 6th, starting with Mandy Leon, who doubled her last trip. And just a foul over to the right. Heads up over there. Swings and misses the ball in the dirt, 0-2. Say goodnight. Kinsey Page is up next. 1 for 2 in the game. 1-0. And swing and a miss on that one. 1-1. And just it over and left, and it's going to be a base hit. And this could be a double this time. And the throw is not in time. She's in there with a 1-out double. Ella Envy's up next. 2-run Johnson, her last trip. And on the ground, foul. Let's look at Kinsey, now the pitch. 1-1. And just it again. And it's gone once again. Second burst, same as the first for LAMB. 2-1 Johnson, 4-0 in favor of Garden State. See what Kylie Page does. Over 2 in the game. Can she turn the beat around? And uppercuts it over in left. Who has it? That is Nick Nemeth. Allie's up next. Over 2 in the game. Allie the DH. And ball 1. Borderline there, but it's ball 1. 2-0 now. And on the ground, foul. 3-1. Ooh, way on that one, full count. Pow pitch coming right here, right now. On the ground, Latimer. Throw to first is in time. 2-run Johnson once again for Ella Envy. We're on the top of the 2nd. Top of the 7th. Say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry looks at ball 1. 2-0 now. 3-0. Swing and a miss. 3-1. And ball 4. Injury board. In steps the wanted man, Nick Nemeth. And over a right, and it's going to be fall through for a base hit. And they're going to be scoring the third, and they're going to wave home Hendry, and it's 4-1, and Leos are on the board. First base hit for the Leos and Nick Nemeth, and we're going to have a pinch runner. Jonathan Gresham's going to be taking over. Going to be the pinch runner. And throw over home, and they got Gresham. Let's see what Edwards does, Eddie Edwards. And over right center is going to be a base hit, and runners are going to be moving on the move, and they're going to be waving home, and they're going to be waving home Alexander, and the runner scores. Koto Ibushi's up next, 0-for-2 in the game. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Jeff Cobb is going to be taking over. And we're going to have a pitch and change in Nova Fury for the Queens. And it's strike one to Cobb. And just a foul. Uppercuts are over on right, and it's under it is Kiley. Let's see what Todd Dalla does, a.k.a. AJ Francis, on the ground foul. Ball one. Ball two, inside. Going near. Deep drive. Out of here. AJ Francis knocks it out of here. It's now 4-all. Let's see what TJP does. Strike one. 0-1. And 1-1 now. 1-2. And over it, and the second baseman, AK, puts it away for out number 3. In steps Lady Frost. And base hit. She's now 1-for-3 in the game. Maddie Leon's up next. She reached on error. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. Miss Stars are going to be taking over. 1-0. One and one now. And on the ground, this could be 2. Out there, and 2 for the price of 1 for the Leos. Let's see what Mickey James does. 1-for-3 in the game. Ball one, outside. 2-0 outside. On the ground, and throw to first is in time. Nothing doing this time around. It's tie 4-all. The top of the 8th we go, starting with Kenta. And we're going to have a pitching change for the Queens. Tasha Steele is going to be taking over. And inside corner, strike one. And over in short, Mickey James over to Frost, route number 1. Moose is up next. Can he turn this 0-for-3 around? Outside, ball 1. Uppercuts it. Steals. And 2 down in the 8th. See what Joe Hendry does. 2 walks in his 2 trips. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And over in the air. Deep drive. Out of here! Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. 5-4 in favor of the Leos. In steps Jonathan Gresham. Uppercuts it over in foul ground. And over it is Miss Star for out number 3. Leos have the lead, 5-4, thanks to Joe Hendry. Time to make way for AK. We're getting ready for the bottom of the 8th. And 1-0. And over in liner in right center, base hit. And it's going to be equal extra bases for AK. And she's going to be parking it over at second. Try to round second, head for third, but she decides to stay put. And Marty Bell has it into left center field gap, and that's going to knock home her ex-partner AK. And she's in there. And she's taking round second, head for third, and it's now 5-all in favor of the Queens. Alright, we're going to have a pitching change. Matt Hardy's going to be taking over on the mound. He'll square off against Kinsey Page. And strike one, 88 on the gun. Strike two, 85 this time. Kinsey can't keep up. Got her. Say goodnight. Ella Envy's up next. Last two trips, homers. 2-run Johnsons. And, ooh, it had the distance, but it's foul. No hat trick this time. And runner goes. And runner back. And got her. Time to say goodnight. Kylie Page is up next. 3 for 3 in the game. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. Alicia Edwards is going to be taking over. And over in right center, that's going to score a run. Scoring is Mari Bell. The second is Edwards. And it's now 6-5 in favor of the Queens. And second and third, and she's out at third. But the Queens managed to get 2 runs, 6-5 in favor of the Queens. Last chance for the Leos. Maya World's going to be taking over on the mound for the Queens. And she'll square off against Josh Alexander. And strike two. Say goodnight. Eddie Edwards is up next. Triple his last trip. Swing and miss, 0-1. Lays off on the ball in the dirt, 1-1. 2-1 now. And 3-1 for Edwards. Strike two. Power pitch coming right here, right now. Got him. Jeff Cobb's the Leo's last chance. And strike one. Looked like ball one to me, but what am I to say? And golfs it foul. Got him. And the Queens take game one. Time to take a look at the stats. Tasha Steele's the winning pitcher, losing pitcher Tom Latimer. Maya Worrell makes the save. It was a close one until the very end. Izzy Moreno going through 6 no-hit innings. But in the end, the Queens take the lead. They take game one, 6-5 in favor of the Queens. 2 2-run Johnsons for Ella. Joe Hendry and AJ Francis making 1 homer each. And then we had an error. Alright folks, that's going to do it. Tune in again for more spectacular Tiller Tournament action. We got one more game to bring for you for the Beta League. And that is the Silver Sox and the Blue Sox. Until then, this is Anthony Harley Captain saying so long until the next game. And as always, do it for Michael Tiller!